Hi everyone, this is Laura from Link to Yourself. I want to welcome you to a special new version of the Link to Yourself coffee chat, in which I want to start answering your questions. So today's question comes from Fareed, and Fareed says, "Hi, I'm a young man, 25, from Rotterdam, the Netherlands. I wanted to feel safe and respected. I was on my bike in the city where I live, cars come rushing by and they come way too close and it feels dangerous. Also, I don't feel safe outside in the city because I have been beaten up badly before by strangers. This is a pattern. I don't know what to do about it because I feel it is healthy and normal that I don't feel safe here. What I did do about it is that I bought pepper spray. That's illegal here. But when you are beaten down, you wish you had it, so I learned from that. Maybe you have a tip. I like your video. You are so young and wise. You tell other things than others in most of these kinds of videos. That's great." Oh, thank you for it. I really appreciate that. I try. So let's see how we can help Farid here. Farid, there are two things that I would think about when I read your question. And the first thing is this feeling of unsafety something that is circumstance specific or is always in your life? If this is circumstance specific, like the fact that you really got beaten down and that it really is unsafe, then I would say the solution is change your circumstances. See if you can move out of Rotterdam into a safer place, maybe a smaller town. See if you can maybe start taking public transportation instead of biking. I know biking is really big in the Netherlands, but if it's not safe, and especially if you don't feel safe, that creates such a feeling of stress that your body is constantly in a fight or flight mode, and that is not healthy for you. That your cortisol levels must be through the roof. So definitely figure out a way to not feel unsafe anymore and to not feel like you're in danger all the time. So the first thing that you can do is obviously change your circumstances. Now, if you're resistant to changing your circumstances, like, you just like the city, or you have a good job there, whatever reasons you might have for not wanting to leave the city, I want you to think about what's more important. Is it your safety, or is it to have that job? And maybe, just maybe, the doors will open and you will find another job somewhere else. Or maybe you can move somewhere out of town so that your commute will be through public transit, or will be in some way or another safer. So that's the first thing. This is if it's just circumstance specific. And given what you've told me, I think this is probably what it is. The other thing is, and this is not necessarily just for you, but also for other people who may be watching this, are you just always used to feeling unsafe? So if you've always felt unsafe, let's say you've gotten bullied a lot, you've gotten beaten up a lot, and you kind of go around through life thinking it's normal to feel unsafe, and that it's never going to be safe for you. Well, that is a problem, and that is something that the solution for that has to come from inside of you. So what I mean here is you have to look back and ask yourself, why am I not feeling safe? And then go back. It might be some event, or it might be something someone told you, or it might just be like an idea that you have about the world, that the world is not a safe place for you, that you're always in danger. And in that way, what you're actually doing is you're kind of attracting those situations upon you. Just like when you don't have high self-esteem, and when you think of yourself as, not being worth much, you act as if you're not worth much, and then people treat you with less respect. It's the same thing here. The same thing applies to safety. If you act constantly fearful and afraid, and you feel like, I'm not supposed to feel safe, then that is something that will attract more danger into your life, just by virtue of how you act. So you have to solve that within yourself. And you can look at the world as a safe place or as a not safe place, but you have to make that choice to look at it as a not safe place, to select your circumstances so that you are in a safe place, and to believe that you have the possibility of being safe. Fareed, I really hope this helped you, and Also, for everyone who is struggling with feeling unsafe, I hope this was helpful. Please come on over to linktoyourself.com to join the conversation in the comments, and please tell me, do you have any history of feeling unsafe? If so, how have you dealt with it? Do you think it was a circumstantial issue, or was it something a little bit deeper that you had to deal with yourself? If you liked this video, please click like so more people can find it and benefit from it. And come on over to linktoyourself.com to download the ultimate guide to a vibrant life for free and start improving your life today. Have a wonderful day, and I cannot wait to see you next week for more goodies.